Hello guys, welcome to the second video of Culturally Speaking, a series in which we talk about all things intercultural communication. And in today's video, we are going to be discussing culture versus standpoint. There are two standpoints in culture, an individualistic standpoint and a collectivist standpoint. According to social psychologist Hofstede, individualist cultures are those in which the ties between individuals are loose. It's a sort of each for himself and God for all scenario where people are driven by their personal interest and strive for their personal good and the good of their immediate relatives. Collectivist cultures, on the other hand, are a scenario of union makes strength, where people prefer to do things in a community or in a group. People in these cultures are part of very tight social networks and always prefer working towards the common good other than their individual good. I wonder what Liz is doing. Let me call her right now.
Hey girl!
Hi girl!
Hey! How have you been? What's poppin'?
I'm doing great. My family and I just moved to the new house and it's been awesome. And you?
That's great! Gosh, congrats! Yeah, that's so cool. Me? I'm good. By the way, despite COVID, I actually got the promotion. Imagine! Anyways, what's up?
I just wanted to know about the wedding. Like, how are things going?
Oh, everything's good. So baby and I have already planned everything out. So he's handling the place and I've already finalized everything else with the band.
And have your parents approved?
It's not like they really had a choice. Things are a lot different here in Canada. Like, how would I tell you? You know the way back at home, a wedding is between, my community and his community. But over here, it's more of me and him. Like, even if they were to disapprove of it, even if they refused us to get married, we still could, because it's not really between them. Yeah, culture was a bit strange here, but I've grown to like it. So even if they refused to let us get married, we still would.
Oh, as long as you're happy.
Don't worry. Like I said, by force by fire we're getting married, and I expect you to be there. Okay? Anyway, talk to you later. Bye.
Okay, bye.
So, it is a usual myth that collectivism is bad and individualism is good. But let's try to break it down a little in terms of business, personal, and the government. How individualism and collectivism relate to the three of these. Let's start with business. In business, individualism is seen as selfishness, capitalism, and collectivism is seen as primitive, all about the back days. But in reality, individualism is closely related to collectivism, where in both scenarios you work in teams. But when it comes to rewards and recognition, in collectivism, the whole team is recognized, while in individualism, one person may be selected out to give the award. Now, let's get personal. In a society that's collectivist, people believe that everything is group related. But that's not necessarily the case. When you take, for example, someone who has graduated, the person who graduated does get acknowledged for their efforts and hard work to get the degree. But they also talk about the family and the society for creating an environment that allowed the student to receive the degree. While in societies that believe in individualism, the person who graduated gets all the credit, and the family and the society isn't necessarily recognized. Speaking of the government, in societies that are naturally collectivist, the government will look out for the common interest. While advertising, let's say, to stop underage drinking, the government will target the family and the community in general. But in individualistic societies, the government will only target the specific group, that's teenagers or underage drinkers. I believe that through this explanation, we can come to the realization that there is no right or wrong. There is no collectivism is bad or individualism is good. Both of them stand in our society today, and we cannot really determine what is right and what is wrong.
together.
Yes, Mama. Where have you been? Jamani hiyo nywele. You should cover it like mine. You don't see me? And that dress of yours. The journey has started late and ended early. And those red hot heels. Where in the village have you been walking with those red hot heels? Hey, you don't know you'll be pregnant? Attracting men?
Actually, Mama, I went to the market earlier. I bought you the bunch of bananas and the onion for dinner. Mama.
So you think 3 bananas and 1 onion will feed this whole house? You think I am as dumb as those Mutingila girls? From the Mutingila community? Who am I? I know where you've been, You think I don't know? In those movie cinemas, those vans, I don't know, young people are going, they're watching, they're getting pregnant. You think you're so ripe? Ripe of age to get a man. I have news for you. Follow me. Now that you're ripe, you're ready to get married, to have a man. The matching process has begun and we found a man for you. He's from a good family. Marrying him would be beneficial for our community. You can't embarrass me, you can't embarrass our family. He stopped by today and brought a paper with his picture on it. He's called Banner Boy. As you can see, he's such a nice, lovely man. And he gave you a picture of himself, such a handsome man.
I wanna be a musician.
Mama, listen. But you have to understand that I'm no longer a child or a baby in your womb anymore. And that I'm an adult and I'm growing into my own person. You're making it sound like it's not about I, but it's about we, as the community, as my uncles, as my aunties, as my relatives. I just want to be young and free and able to make my decisions about my harmony and not the harmony of everyone else. So if you could put this task into something more intimate and personal, then Mama, I'd highly appreciate it. There is an old African adage which says, if you want to go fast, go alone, but if you want to go far, go together. This strengthens the Ubuntu philosophy which says, I am because we are. Yet at the same time, other people have come forth, such as Mark Twain, and said that whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. The collectivist versus individualist debate has been there since time immemorial. Scholars such as Ludwig von Mises have come forth and dubbed what they call the methodological individualism, which simply means that only individuals act. He further put forth 2 critiques to collectivism. One, that there is no such thing such as a collectivist ideology, but rather the existence of plural collectives with their respective doctrines at any given time. Secondly, he also said that a collectivist society does not have an autonomous belief, but rather the beliefs and values and norms are shaped by individuals who are either influential or powerful at that given time. He further went on to say that individuals should have the liberty to act and make decisions, but in respect to others in society. Therefore, he took the individualistic position, which proposes that the goals and the values of the individuals are sometimes more important than that of the group. Other scholars have also supported him, such as Friedrich Nietzsche, and thus the collectivist versus individualist debate is still ongoing till date. Tell me, what do you think about the collectivist position and the individualist position?